Hey guys, welcome to Mighty Minute. The show isn't always a minute, but is always mighty. I'm your host, MightyGazelle, here to tell about the things going on behind the scenes of my channel. This is for the month of July. Quite a few things to talk about today. For those of you who don't know, I'm doing a giveaway right now. I mentioned this in my Mob Psycho 100 Season 2 finale reaction. I'll briefly cover what that is still going, how to enter, whatnot. But the main focus today is to kind of talk about why I haven't been uploading quite as much this last month or so. Honestly, it comes down to I'm not going to call it being burnt out on YouTube, but you have streaks where you really feel like making the videos, and then you have times where you feel uninspired. You feel like you don't have the fire to make the video. And what I mean by that is I've had time to make these videos, but I feel like, especially for the reaction videos, especially, if I'm not really feeling it, that my reaction wouldn't be genuine. It would be kind of like I'd be trying to fake emotions. The Mob Psycho ones were the exception because I was genuinely always just super excited to watch Mob Psycho, that no matter how I was feeling that day, I would make sure to watch it because I was really amped up and excited. But it's been like a few weeks since I did the last Game of Thrones episode. Those will be resuming very soon. For those, it's a little bit different of a story. They are an hour plus long each, and I'm loving the show. But when I took there's 1 week I took off, and then I was getting ready to record it, and then I just wasn't feeling that great, and then it just kind of snowballed into the weeks that it's been since the last one. But those will be resuming within the next couple of days. I'm going to record one tonight for sure, and I can't wait to get back into that show because it's a great show and I'm really enjoying it. But sitting down in a chair upright and just watching hour-long episodes, and then editing them, and then it gets repetitive after a while. So I feel like I'm going to watch another season and a half, and then I'll feel the same way again where I'll take a break. But in the context, in the real life, there was huge delays between seasons of the show, so I feel like I'm still making good progress. I'm halfway through season 2 right now, roughly. So yeah, I'm definitely still enjoying Game of Thrones. Do not worry, I am 100% going to be finishing that series. Fire Emblem. The main delay I had with Fire Emblem, and this is going to sound so stupid, the episode that I left off on, or the chapter I left off on, it has been had kicked my ass. I've completed it now. It was kicking my ass for the longest amount of time, and I would set aside an hour and say, okay, I'm finally going to go and complete this level. I'm going to beat it. I'd be playing the level 30, 40 minutes in, and then I would die. And that happened repeatedly, and it was just a bunch of scrapped recorded videos of me keep trying it, and then I eventually was like, okay, I'm going to play up until the point that I got to, and then start recording, but even then, I would just lose in a stupid way. But that has since been taken care of. I finished that a week ago, that episode, and I'll talk a little bit more about the headaches that episode gave me when I upload it in the next day or two. But I'm still 100% doing Fire Emblem, don't worry about that. And funny enough, the brand new Fire Emblem game comes out in a few days. I will be unboxing my collector's edition that I got for that game. It's basically just like a steelbook, and it comes with an art book and stuff. So I'll show that off. That'll be pretty cool. I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan, so I definitely want to get the special edition for that game. And I don't know if I'll be doing a Let's Play of that. I'll do a Let's Play of Fire Emblem Three Houses on Switch at some point, but I'll play through it first, and then I'll replay it with a different storyline, because apparently there's 3 different storylines you can choose because you choose one of the houses. So that'll be a lot of fun. So at least I'll have knowledge of how to play the game, that specific game, but it'll still be new to me because I'll be doing a new storyline. So that'll be fun. So yeah, that's all that, and I wanted to let you guys know, I've already mentioned this in previous videos, but my next reaction series for anime is going to be Hunter x Hunter. The first 3 seasons are available on Netflix, but season 4 is not. Really odd how that is. So I'll be starting it on Netflix, and I'll be watching it or whatever, but when I hit season 4, or whatever the episode numbers are for those, I'll try to find another way to watch them. So that'll be interesting. I don't really know why all the episodes aren't on Netflix, but I guess it was something to do with the licensing. I don't know. I won't be starting that right away, though. I want to get the ball moving again with the Fire Emblem and the Game of Thrones episodes. So I'm going to get a few of those out and get back into the rhythm of doing those before I start Hunter x Hunter, because I don't want to start Hunter x Hunter and then do a thing where that just takes my priority, kind of like Mob Psycho did. Mob Psycho is a different story. I knew I'd be done with that relatively soon. It's only a 13-episode season, and when I started to take my hiatus for the other series on my channel, there was only like 4 episodes left, so I was just like, okay, I'll just kind of take a break, focus on Mob Psycho, and also like Anime Expo thrown into the mix, and when I got back from that, I was kind of burnt out. Like, there's just a bunch of things. It all happened at once, and not great timing. But again, it's kind of my own fault. It's a mix of like laziness as well as just the lack of feeling the desire to make the videos. But make no mistake, I don't plan on quitting YouTube or anything. That's not like I've lost the spark for that. It's just like a brief taking a break. But yeah, all that combined together, kind of bad timing. So yeah, I'm expecting tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow will probably be a Fire Emblem episode because it's already recorded. I just have to process it, and maybe I'll do a double upload tomorrow. I feel like that'd be a good way to get back started. If I can record another Game of Thrones tonight, and yeah, I'll see how that goes. Also, the giveaway. I need to mention that before we wrap things up here. Oh wait, actually, before we do that, I'm going to talk about my Patreons. I need to give them a shout out. July is calling, and they are deserving of their shout out. So here we go. At the mightiest of citizens, we have Christopher Henderson, Claude R. Ellis, and Jake. Thank you guys so much for all that you do. I really appreciate it. It really helps out with, especially the Adobe software. That's a stupid charge every month. So thank you guys so much. We have Ann Man at the Burning Desire for Justice tier. Thank you so much, Ann Man. By the way, one of the new perks to being a Burning Desire for Justice is you also get to ask questions. And his question was for this month, if there was one series you could put on the channel that you're currently unable to do for whatever reason, what would it be? One series that I would love to do, obviously, is Metroid Prime 3. I did Metroid Prime 1 and 2, both of which I loved those Let's Plays. 3 is currently impossible for me as I don't own a Wii or a Wii U. I owned a Wii U and a Wii at one point in my life, but I've since moved on from those consoles. If any day it comes about where I happen to get a Wii for cheap or something, I will gladly pick up a copy of Metroid Prime and play it. Metroid Prime 3 specifically. So that's a good question, Ant-Man. And then we have the Mightiest of Heroes tier. We have Tim Nutting and Kim G, both of which I love you so much. I love all my Patreons. You guys are great. Tim Nutting's question is, what is your favorite season and weather? My favorite season is probably, I would have to say, I'm trying to think between fall and winter. I'd probably go with winter. No, I go with fall. The reason I go with fall is I love that time of year because it's like nicer out. And I love watching NFL football, waking up on Sunday mornings during the fall/winter. It's so great. I love watching NFL. It's one of my favorite things to do. As for weather, I really actually like rain. Where I'm living right now, it doesn't rain very much. But whenever it rains, I just feel pretty good. I wouldn't say I want to live in a place where it rains all the time because that would be depressing. But if it rained like once a month, man, I'd be happy with that. I work out better when it rains, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm nostalgic for it. I grew up in places that did rain a lot. But yeah, I'd say that's my best answer I can give for that. So thank you to all my patrons. You guys are great. Hope I answered your questions aptly. So last but not least, I have to talk about the giveaway that's currently going on. If you watched my Mob Psycho 100 Season 2 finale video, I introduced the beginning of this giveaway in that video for appropriate reasons. It's Mob Psycho related. I'm giving away an art print that I got at Anime Expo. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention, I actually hung up the other one I got, the one I wanted to keep for myself, because I had the two and I loved them both, but I didn't want both. I only wanted one. So I hung one up right there. It's Mob going 100%. There's a glare on it right now. And I don't know what source of light that's coming from, but I don't think it'll be there during the night recordings. And then I have my print. That's a manga replica that I got at Anime Expo. I'm really happy about that. And I also am in the process of acquiring the other print that was available at San Diego Comic-Con. I didn't attend San Diego Comic-Con, but through a story that I won't get into right here, basically I found a way to you pay for the services of people who go there to buy exclusives, and they get them to you. I didn't pay that much either, so it's good. So I'll be getting the pair to go with that. I might do it like an unboxing or something of that when I hang it up. I don't know. But that's really cool. I'm really excited about that. So anyway, giveaway. Here is the print in question. Like I said, it is Mob Psycho related. It's got Mob, Dimple, and Reagan kind of floating around. The dimensions on it, I think it's 12 by 18. So 12 inches tall, no, 12 inches wide and 18 tall. So I entered all, I explained all the rules to how to enter in that reaction video. But really quickly again, I'll just say all you have to do is follow me on Twitter and either at me or message me directly your favorite moment from Mob Psycho and why. So far we have about 5 entrants, so if you enter, you have a pretty good chance of winning. By the way, if you win, all you have to do is message me your address, and I'll send it to you, no cost, it's free. And I'll send that to you in a poster tube, or like the things you get at the post office. It's like a tube, you put stuff like this in. So yeah, it should get there okay. I really hope it does. I've never really mailed an art print before, but how hard can it be? So hope you guys enter that. If you're a Mob Psycho fan, I'd prefer it if you're a Mob Psycho fan. Obviously, if you win, you win. That doesn't matter. But I don't know. I want to go to a home where someone can appreciate it. So that was my update video for the month of July. The month of July is actually almost over. This one came kind of later than normal. I usually like to do it in the middle of the month, like from 10 to 20, in that range. But it came at the 25th this month. By the way, I'll announce the winners for that art print during my August update video, which I'll hopefully do earlier in the month to kind of make up for having this one so late. So maybe like August 10th, roughly. Hopefully I remember that. So yeah, thank you guys for your patience. I understand my content uploads have been a little slower lately. I like to have usually like 3 to 4 videos up a week at best, or at worst. I've only been doing like 1 or 2. But, you know, life gets to you sometimes, so you just take a break. Always focus on your health and your family first. YouTube is a hobby for now. It'll always be a hobby, but maybe one day, if I ever, get a lot of subscribers and I'd like to do it for a living, that'd be really cool. But that's in the pipe dream for now. Until then, this has been MightyGazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.